guys, welcome to BrewBreak. Today I'm going to do a presentation of making pumpkin ginger soup. I have a woman event, Woman Moving Woman. The Circle is this group that I lead on Sunday, and I decided the meal I'll prepare this time will be geared to the Halloween celebration that we're having tomorrow and also the fall. I already have all the ingredients ready, and I'm going to show you all of those. I start with the basic, right, with the pure pumpkin, 100% here, and I'm going to use a can so I don't have to cook the pumpkin, which will take me quite a bit of time. But I did create a recipe this time, and I never follow recipes. I just wanted to see what ingredients I had to add and how many, so I could actually tell you. But I am doubling the amount. Actually, I think I'm going to do more than double. I'm going to do 3 or 4 times more because I have a group of 10, and then I want to have some extras for my family. So the main ingredients, as I said, is the pumpkin. And then I'm going to have some ginger. So there's the ginger. And then we need onion and garlic. I got some cumin here, so we'll add some cumin and pepper, salt, vegetable broth right there. And then I'll add a touch of maple syrup and also some cream. Now, these are the main ingredients that the recipe calls for, and I'll be adding, again, 3 or 4 times more to that just because I wouldn't be able to feed 10 women plus my family later. I have also my pots ready. So what I'll do now is I'm going to set up all the ingredients on the table and show you all of them. Then I'm going to start putting them all together, cooking first the onions and the garlic, and then we add the pumpkin. Then we'll add the vegetable broth and all the rest. And then at the end, I'll do my personal touch with the toppings. It's time to start. Follow me through. I might just speed up like how I'm making it. I already opened 2 of these cans. It's not really focusing, but it's this. I got 2 more. So I'll be opening 4 cans I'm going to use. I'm not sure how much soup I'll be able to make with that. The recipe calls for 1, but there's no way I'm just making 1 and making the effort with just 1 can. There you have 1 more. There's already 2 right here, and I'm adding a 3rd one, and then I'll be adding 1 more. That's a lot of pumpkin. Smells good. It says it's 100% pure. Smells good. All right, got can number 3 in. And I'll do 1 more. Here we go. I gotta pop this hop out, and then that way I can get the other can attached. I don't know if you care about this, but hey, I like it. Makes my life easier. So I got the can open. Well, at the end it'll get stuck. But, all right, cuts the whole top out. All right, this is done. And I'll add to the bowl another one. So that's 4. You know, I think definitely this is a good recipe for Thanksgiving if you like to make soup instead of all the other things that we normally do for Thanksgiving, and you have people. So yeah, now that's 4 cans. So this ingredient, it's ready to go. And next will be peeling the ginger. It's kind of tricky to peel this. I'm gonna get my favorite knife, snow peak knife that I use for my RV, and I'll just peel think this piece will be more than enough. Not sure, I have some more. It smells so good. It's better just to cut some pieces. I'll be chopping it, but for now I'm just gonna mince it small. And I'll be also chopping some onions and garlic. I will just fast forward that and show you already all chopped and ready to go. If not, this will take forever. But for now, I'm just showing you how I'm cutting the ginger. Love the smell. There's like 3 pieces of ginger right now there. I think that'll be enough. If not, I have some more. And we have to clean up the cutting board before I move into the next one. Here's another cool tool I use now. It helps me chop some garlic. It is. If you already use peeled garlic, yes, it's not the best one, but if you have peeled garlic, just so it's faster for you to cook, this is great. You put 1 piece in there, boom, and it just smashes the whole garlic. Today I have the normal garlic, so I'm going to be cutting it, chopping it, mincing it. I think it's chopped. I'm going to chop them, and that will be cooked with the onions. Now, I'm going to stop the video for a moment and do the chopping. I don't think you can see it right now as the camera is set just to see me. So what I'll do is I'll bring the camera down so you can see how I work it. It's time to chop this thing. So now I'm going to use this new tool. It's pretty cool. Bought them at Amazon. I'm not sponsored by any of these products, but I like to use them, and I'm going to show you. Maybe one day I will be sponsored. Who knows? But for now, I'm just using them because they make my life easier. Don't have to chop. I just crunch those inside. I don't know if you can wear it. Let me see if I can show you. Just put it in there. Boom. Now, it's all ready to go. I'll put a few more, like this. And I'll be mixing this with the onions till we are ready to start cooking. I also added, or I'll be adding later, some thyme. Already got it ready here. You might not be able to read this, sorry. Just trying to get everything in one place. It's organic thyme. And I'll be adding it also with the garlic. I think it's going to be super yummy soup. Okay, got a couple more of this. Let's clean again this board. This is taking me longer than it normally would, but I wanted to show you how I make it. Hopefully it's helpful and it inspires you to make it also for your family. In this case, I'm doing it for WNW, the circle. I think women are going to be very happy. Okay, now all the garlic is here and ready to go. And then I'll chop some of this. Let's get this. It smells so good. Fine. I'll use a separate bowl. And I'm also going to be adding those with the garlic and the onion. And there it is. All mixed. I don't know how many. You can always add extra. I want to keep some to garnish the food at the end, so I'm not going to use it all. Yeah, love the smell. This one is not making me suffer like the onions. This one is perfect. Okay, so we got this. Let's see, maybe one more. So I have a lot of pumpkin, and now I'll save this on the side, and I already have cumin ready to go as well to taste. I'm not sure how much I'll be adding, but I'll do a tasting and then we'll figure out if it's good enough. There we go. Let's clean the counter. Love this cutting board, but I gotta make sure it's always clean. Lasts long. It's a good cutting board. I already had it for 5 years. And there it is. the thyme, ready to go. Once I'm done here, I'll bring my camera closer with the board, and I'll put all ingredients so you can see them. And I will just add the amounts under the description so you can grab those if you want to try to make this at home. Last is ginger. I had those 3 pieces. I'm just going to chop them a little bit more. Not easy to chop this, but I'll cut them small. I want to cut my fingers. Once it's cooked, it just doesn't matter. So I'm not trying to make this perfect in any way. All right, we got the ginger. Now, I'll pause the camera and prepare the ingredients up here. Also, add in the vegetable broth. I'll start with 2 of this. So I'm gonna put them on a bowl, get them ready. And then we got the syrup, salt and pepper, and some cream. That's basically it. I'll have all that here. I'll take a picture as well so you can see it. Then we're ready. All right, let's add this vegetable broth. I prefer to use organic. And now I'm going to be preparing the ingredients. Just like that, I'll put in my rival again. And I'll bring the camera to show you and just take a couple pictures. Here we go. There is the pumpkin. I hope I can make fit all this stuff. All right, I'm gonna pause so I can put the rest on the table. All the ingredients ready to go. Like I was telling you, I put them all in bowls so you could see it. There is the puree pumpkin, vegetable broth, salt with a pinch of pepper, cayenne, and also added the cumin together already. On this one, I have the maple syrup, the ginger, and let's see what else. Then onions. I added the olive oil here with some garlic ready to go. There you have it. I'm gonna take a picture, might be better because I'm moving quite a bit. I think I forgot to mention one of this. I'm trying to, let's see, one more. The fresh thyme. I did not talk about this one. All right, and now these are all ready to go, and I'll start cooking. Saute the onions with olive oil and garlic, and I'm also going to add the thyme, okay? And I'll add all that on this pan. Let it also be hot, but I think it's okay. I'm just trying to saute all the stuff and showing you how I'm going to do this. Let's remove this pan for now. And we'll grab this. Let's saute now. I'm about to saute the onions. I'm also going to add the ginger in there, the onions, the garlic, the ginger, some salt and pepper, and the thyme. Now keep things tidy. This will go at the end. I'm going to show you now. I want to use my phone, and while I'm recording here, I will show with this other video what it's in my pot. Right there. As you see, I added the onions and all of these ingredients I told you earlier. Then later, I'll use this pan and we'll put the pumpkin and the vegetable broth. They're cooking all together. I'm gonna get a spoon, wooden spoon, to to mix. Need to make sure I have plenty of oil. So we want to saute until it turns nice and brown, but not burned, right? And let me add a little bit of these spices also now. I'm going to save some for later. While this is cooking, you can give me any comments or tell me any ideas or other ways that you cook this soup. As I said, this is the first time I'm cooking it. I'm not sure how it's going to turn, but ingredients are great. It should be really nice and very smooth with the cream. I normally use coconut as a cream instead of the normal cream, but today I want to make it just nice and thick. Yeah, if you have comments or suggestions or other ways of making the soup, just add your comment. Love to hear it, love to try your own version of this recipe. This is my own. I did use the recipe this time because it's the first time that I'm making it. And yeah, I'll let you know how it tastes. And I'll take a picture as well with my toppings. Let's see how the sizzling of this is going and if it's cooking nice. Here, let me show you. Smells good. All right, I'm going to pause, make sure that that's cooked, and then we'll add the rest and finish it. Note that I'm making this video very long, and normally I don't think I want to do that. You might get bored. I didn't want to script anything about it. I just wanted to just cook with you and or maybe inspire you to cook this soup at some other point whenever you're ready for it. All right, so I'll be back. I'm gonna just finish all this cooking. I don't think you need to see how long it takes, but yeah, I'll be back. All right, I got it at medium, but that depends what stove you have. For mine, medium is perfect. And now I'm gonna taste it too and see if I want to add more cream or not. Okay, the soup is almost ready. Now I got my apron to stay nice and clean. And I'm also making some shishito peppers. This will be on the side. And some of this beautiful pumpkin. So what I'll do is I'll bake this on the side, salt, pepper, olive oils, and just a couple other spices. Not sure yet what, but that will be a perfect complement for the soup, which we can just add on the top. Right? For these peppers, all we need is have the oil super hot. And now I'm going to be putting some salt. I like the thicker salt, but you can pick really any. Let's see, we'll use sea salt. Using the sea salt, it's coarse. And I'm going to put it right now. Pretty simple, just make sure there's plenty of oil and it's hot. I'll keep the sea salt out. Most likely I'm going to be using a little bit more. Gotta get the seeds out of this and I'm gonna cut them in squares. I'm going to be testing it to taste. Hot. Yummy. Nice. So I let it sit there for a couple more minutes and then I'll add the cream. Probably half of this. I think that's a little bit too much. And also right here, just this too. Then I want to blend it. Yum. If you like it spicy, put plenty of cayenne, that's to taste, and ginger. All right, I'm going to be adding the cream and stir so it doesn't burn. For now, we'll just do half. It's looking good. I'm gonna grab my phone so you can see it. So maybe the video doesn't come out right, but at least you'll see how it looks. There we go. Now mix it, and I think that's more than plenty. Yum. That's it. I'm gonna save the rest, so later, when I prepare the soup and I serve it, I can sprinkle some of it on the top. It looks very nice. You know what, I almost forgot to add this. I'm not used to it. This is the maple syrup. To tell you the truth, I don't know what it does to it because I never use it, but I'm gonna add it. Chapo, I think it's ready. So I'm gonna turn it off, and later I'll take a picture of it so I can present it, and that's it. So, you know, I just realized I say so too much, but that's just the way it is. I got it all ready. I was gonna show you how to make this too, but maybe next. All right, hope you enjoy this, and I'll show you the last piece of it later. I'll take these out now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and I'll be sharing more soulful meals. I am not a chef. I just like to cook for my friends, and I enjoy the times that we spend together just with some yummy, healthy, delicious food. All right, see you next one.